No, thank you. I will not be buying more storage. I don't believe I need more storage. We'll do that. That works. That works just fine. Fa la 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 la. Game. It looks silly now. Why does it look silly now? Why does it do that? Eh, we'll play like that. Whatever. That's okay. All right. We're back at it again, ladies and gentlemen. We're playing more Dragon Quest. We just made it to this little bitty church here. Saved the game, got a cutscene, got a little more backstory. More of like a cutscene to kind of describe the backstory of our newest party member, Angelo. And yeah, his life kind of sucks until he got with the church, and then the church like made him rich or something, and he's a scammer too. something along those lines. There's a chest like hidden over there. There's an old guy up on the hill. Took them all out. Best Dragon Quest. I agree. It's the only one I've ever played. And this is also the first time I've ever played it. But I still agree. I agree with you. This is an awesome game. This is a really awesome game. Let's see here. Shane Gillis? I wonder how many times I'm gonna get that. I need to start a Shane Gillis counter on my live. And every time somebody comes in, I'll just hit a button and it pops it up. Yep, I'm Shane. I was racist and got kicked off of Saturday Night Live, but I was super funny, so they kind of like forgave me and let me host a couple of times. And I just did a roast of Kevin Hart too, and people are mad at me for that. I beat all of them 100 times. Holy crap. That's a lot of times, dude. That's a lot of freaking times, dude. We need more courage. I think we're doing okay with boomerang. Let's get about the 40. Yes. Everybody knows Frizzle now. I didn't get to go talk to this old guy up here on the hill, but there is a chest over here, and it's kind of oddly placed. I wouldn't have thought I could walk over there, but I guess I can. Let's go get it. Ah! Can't get over there. Yeah, I can. It just got hot as hell in my room. Let's keep that thing cranked. That's a lot better. Who? Angelo? Let's get his swords up quite a bit because he does not hit very hard yet. Metal Slash, hell yeah, I can go fight some metal slimes now and actually do damage. Let's go do real damage. They're right there too. Right here? Hit a Babel or King Metal Slime. Cat Scratch Fever. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I was gonna go back to the Abbey, the ancient Abbey or whatever, the one that was all dead. I think it'll be open back from the front. That's fine. 230 bucks, hell yeah. That's a good chest. Let's go see some metal slimes down here by the water. I didn't know there would be some down there. It's kind of an odd place, I would think, for metal slimes to be. Like in a cave or something, kind of makes sense. 230 gold equal to millions of bucks. Yeah. Flame Slash. Insulate. Ah, no, not knives. Who is this, Jessica? Her level's getting up there. It's pretty good now. I'll just level this out a little bit. Only way to really grind on them is to have Metal Slash for both guys. Why? Because they run away so easy. What is that guy called? Calamari Kids? These ones are new. I haven't seen these guys before. I'm not really going to be doing any grinding on the live. There's something going on with my game too that I'm leveling up really fast, so I know it sounds like I'm covering up for like cheating, but I swear I'm actually not cheating. Classic The Gathering. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I don't know if it's just the new area or what, but I've been leveling up like crazy freaking fast. So I'm just kind of running with it. I haven't done an actual or loaded from an actual save since it started happening. I've just been doing save states. What the fuck? Kissers. It's freaking good-looking slugs. Fantastic game. Yeah, I like this game a lot. It's been a lot of fun to play. Damn. Damn, that's a hell of an attack, Jessica. Haven't seen that one before. I thought I saw something moving over here. Just a dog? Or is that like something that's gonna fight me? No. I haven't seen a metal slime yet. Am I getting too far away? I wish I could move the map around a little bit. I want to see. They said the castle, if I keep following the road to the east, I think. Then I'll get to the castle. And I believe that's where I'm supposed to be going. Fun game. Yeah, I agree. I'm digging it. The camera's kind of... Hello, ma'am. Hello, miss. Ooh, hi, miss. What? Pennies and cheese. Neat. That's neato. The camera's still weird. A little more cinema. There we go. That should be good enough. This mic boom arm thing is like the coolest shit. I can just like lean back in my chair and move this wherever I need it. I don't have to do anything. I have to like lean into it, and this thing is awesome. I definitely recommend getting yourself a nice microphone. Maybe with a little mixer thing like this. Just a button and I can mute myself. I do like little sound effects and stuff too. I don't ever mess with that. It's awesome, and this boom arm thing is sick. I used to do podcast shit with some friends. Used to be something called Redneck Radio. It was a Facebook show, and if I had had half of the cool stuff I have now back then, sponsored by Bud Light. I wish we had any sponsors. We didn't get any sponsors. It was a fairly successful live show that we would do before Monday Night Raw wrestling. And I also did one called That's a Fact about MMA fights. That one was only successful because I did it with a hot chick. There was a very pretty lady that I went live with named Lisa, and people would just talk about her boobs a lot. And we'd get, we actually got real fighters on to talk to them.
Come in. I got weed.
Mr. Fanfare, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that. I actually had Alex Caceres on a couple of times. And Ryan Hall, I don't know if they're not really big name fighters, but both have fought in the UFC or have actually had pretty successful careers in the UFC. Never like champion level fights, but and then tons of amateur fighters come on and talk to us. And then the comments would always just be about Lisa's boobs. Do I want to do that? Should I just make Yangus's clubs just way too overpowered? Should I just take this back out of humanity? Because honestly, I don't feel like he's getting anything for humanity. I don't know if it's even been worth putting points in that so far. I mean, he's got some magic spells and stuff, but I feel like it'd be way more, like it would have helped a lot more. Chael Sonnen's my hero. I love Chael Sonnen. They had a all-female MMA company here in Kansas City called Invicta FC. And I went to every single one of the shows. I stopped after I haven't been to one since like Invicta 30 something. But I went to like 30 of them straight. I went to every single one of them. Hey, that's number 2, Shane Gillis, number 2 for the night. I need to put a counter up. I'm gonna put a Shane Gillis counter on my. But I went to every single one of them. I got to meet like tons of really cool fighters. I met like Stitch Duran, kind of got to know me, the cut man. He's like a legendary, famous cut man. That's where we would get people to jump on our podcast. So I talked to them there. Connor too. What the hell just happened? Why did my Dave Chappelle, obviously. That's cool, dude. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we all just kind of stopped showing up. It kind of died off for a while, and we all got busy and just stopped doing it. I got married, had a kid. Give me just a second, guys. Is there a way I can do this? I don't want it to be too obvious. So I'll just put... We'll just do that. Put it right there. Need to make it a little bigger. Can everybody see that? SG counter. There's 2 SGs so far. 2 people accusing me of being Shane Gillis so far. And we'll just make that a new part of the show. We'll make that a new part of the live. Everybody who comes in who calls me Shane Gillis, I'll add 1 to the counter. Alright. Angelo, you got some more skill points, dog. So we're gonna put those. Put him in his sword still. He needs to get stronger. Okay. I will cut her off now. I will not answer any more text messages tonight. Because it doesn't seem like I'm going to get anything out of it. Try increasing your mic volume for clearer audio. No, TikTok. Stop telling me what to do, damn it. I'm tired of TikTok trying to tell me what to do with my own damn life. They're telling me I need to look at my chat more. They're telling me that I need to make my mic louder. Is my mic loud enough? Don't tell me what to do, TikTok. I'll go to Twitch. So fast, TikTok, I will go to Twitch tonight. Keep trying to tell me what to do. Maybe I will turn my mic up a little bit, but not because they told me. Just because I don't want it to. Mixed Geek. That's a fun name. I don't know how to say it. Calamari kid drops a treasure chest. Waterweed mold. That sounds icky. That's just nasty. Alright, let's get out of here. There's no metal slimes down here. You guys lied to me. You guys are fibbing. Everybody on here joshing me, telling me I got metal slimes down here I can fight. There ain't a single one. It's just a bunch of these big lip slugs. These kissers. There ain't no dang. About to hit level 30. Zing. I feel like there's so many skills that I've already got. I don't know where I'm going next. I've kind of forgot. I know Master Roshi died. Big mustache Master Roshi died. That's why Angelo's following me around now. He's made it his goal in life to protect Jessica. I've been hearing characters in the game talk about the castle. I want to go talk to this old man real quick. So we're gonna go do that, and then we'll carry on. DSM Prez, thanks for coming by, DSM Prez. Appreciate you. What in the world? What's going on here? Well, that's freaking neato. TikTok, stop sending me stuff. Dang it. TikTok's annoying when you're on live. They don't ever, I mean, they send me annoying notifications all the time. But when I'm on live, they send me really annoying notifications. I don't like TikTok when I'm live. They get super annoying and naggy. They nag a lot. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I'm going to start playing Fable again for the weekend to check out some of the mods that I've added. I know one of them works for sure because I've tested it a little bit. But there's this like open world mod where there's no like instances or doorways, like loading screens you have to go through to get from one area to the next. So it's supposed to all just be one big open world now. And I haven't been able to test that out just yet. But I did get a mod menu that I can use on Fable that I can spawn stuff in and change my stats on the spot. It's pretty cool. I'll just give myself tons of keys. Is there a person walking over there? There's a cow. I didn't notice that cow before. Oh, we don't often get travelers all the way out here. Are you on your way to the castle? Yep. I don't want to interfere, but you really shouldn't bother going to the castle. It'll be a wasted journey. Oh, I did talk to this guy already. That's what he told me last time, too. I guess I'm going to the castle. Am I going to the castle? I don't know what's next. Maybe I should talk to my teammates. Let's see what they have to say. Angelo and King Trode are unusually quiet today, huh? I'm all for a bit of peace and quiet every now and then, but it's kind of disconcerting. Disconcerting? If you keep going long enough to the northeast, you'll come across Ascantha Castle. Just leg it on over to somewhere you think it's a likely spot for a castle. You'll find it easy enough. Okay, so we're going to the castle. That seems to be the deal. Everybody wants to go to the castle. We're going to the castle. Based on last time I looked at the map, though, it looks like the castle's a pretty decent walk. Let's see. Let's check it again. Yeah, it's a long road, it looks like. Oh well, let's hoof it. Let's leg it, as Yangus says. Hey, there's a little slime knight. These guys they're more common out here, it looks like. Stalker joined. Hey, Stalker. How are you doing? Appreciate you popping in here for a second there, Stalker. Anything special over here? Bet you there's a chest or something up there. But I don't want to get off the road for now. I'm going to follow the road. I feel like we can probably come back through here at some point and we'll... What the hell's a gem? You guy's weird looking. Like something out of Alice in Wonderland. I like his sword, though. That's a cool sword. That is a pretty neat sword. Still going the right way? Yep, just follow this road. That's a pretty high mountain over there. Hill slimes, heel slimes, and gem. Angus has a ton of XP. How are we doing on health here? I might as well just go ahead and do a heal all. He's spooky. I want to take his mask off, see what he looks like under there. Wow. Nice dodge. There's a castle looking kind of thing. That appears to be the castle. Damn, look at all the slime knights. Never seen this many at once. Damn, Yang is hitting too hard. Damn, Jessica knocked him off his slime. Damn. I never stood a chance. Yangus gonna be level 30. This live, he's gonna be level 30. We're gonna just keep cranking up clubs. Heartbreaker technique and Master Skull Crusher. I don't know what that does. Yeah, let's keep his swords going up because he still hits pretty soft. Pair of slime earrings. Oh, very nice. That's a cool one. I haven't slime earrings twice. We got 2 pairs of slime earrings. What do I do with the boxer shorts? Let's see. Anybody who can wear them cannot be equipped. Cannot be equipped? It's armor that cannot be equipped? Oh, wait. It just can't be equipped by him. Oh, there's another one. Shane Gillis. Yep, that's me. And that brings it to... That makes it 3. Shane Gillis's tonight. Congratulations, you're lucky number 3, Keisha's dad. Wait, did it move it? No, it didn't even move it. Who can wear the boxer shorts? And what the hell is that thing? Red mold? Defense +4, huh? I guess we'll give one to Jessica. Yeah. Important item. Who's wearing the boxer shorts? I would guess maybe Yangus? No. Who would wear boxer shorts? Honestly, I don't know of any of them that would wear boxer shorts. We'll transfer this to... I guess Jessica, she's the only one that really does magic attacks. Yes. Oh, crap. I can only have that. Okay, let's go back to Jessica then and take those earrings from her. Yangus, you want some earrings? Or me? I think I can wear some earrings. Is this game good? I've been meaning to play it. Yeah, it's been really good so far. I've really enjoyed it. DragonQuest VIII, in case you were needing to know. It's, the art style is, Toriyama is the artist behind the artwork in this game. And you'll probably know him from like Dragon Ball Z fame. The music's really, really nice. And the story has been pretty fun so far. So, and if you like turn-based RPGs, then it's definitely worth a play. We got 3 sets of these dang slime earrings. I didn't know I had so many. He's got a ton of damn herbs in his bag. Oh, he's already got a ring on. What's that ring do? Ring might be better. Yeah, the ring's better. Okay. Well, I can't really... Okay, oh well. We'll stop messing with that for now. A lot more laid back live tonight. I'm not as tired as I was last night, but there's also not quite as many people coming through as there was last night. Everybody's pretty well leveled up. I just confused the hell out of all them mini boys. Damn! What the hell was that? That was a crazy spell. Was that Angelo? Angelo. Aye, level 30. First to 30. I'm gonna be so overpowered for the next part of the game. Man, TikTok, I really wish you'd just leave me alone here, buddy. We're gonna crank up the boomerang some more. Why not? Why not? I'm gonna go ahead and just focus on everybody's main weapon for now. And then when I get those all... whoops. When I get these all leveled up all the way, then I'll come back and I'll do the special skill. And then, as we keep on leveling, I will whiplash technique and master's lashings of love. Nice. And come back and do special attacks, and then after we do all that, I'll start dipping into some other skills. Hey, can I go down here? What's that sparkly right there? Kind of nervous to get close to it. I found a lady's ring. Very cool. Are you the lady? Have I heard of a jester called Domagus? Ha! As if a jester would come to a gloomy old place like this. Look around you. Everyone here's dressed in black. If a jester had been here, he'd have stood out like a sore thumb. You're the only person I've seen so far, so... I'm hoping this place is a little different during the daytime because it is quite gloomy at the moment. Oh yeah, everybody in here is wearing black too. Please, dear goddess, release the king from his misery, our poor gentle king. If miracles can really happen, then please let King Pavan meet with Queen Sasha one more time, just one more time. I've tried so hard, but there's nothing I can do to help him. Please, goddess, I beg of you. Lots of bookshelves in here I gotta check out. Emma prays for the king like that every night. She must be exhausted from looking after him all day, but she always makes time to pray. If I were the goddess, I'd make Emma's wish come true. But it's just not possible to meet with the dead. Oh, shit. So she's crazy. Oh, found a book. It's a book entitled Leatherworking: An Introduction. A fur poncho is an invaluable garment. It protects the wearer from both heat and cold. It's also durable and lasts for a long time. Studies indicate that they can be created by combining two kinds of animal skin in some way. Justin discovers a new recipe for the alchemy pot. Fur poncho equals an animal pelt plus an animal pelt. I don't think I have any animal pelts yet. I'll have to double check my inventory. It's a book entitled Great Rocks. It may look silly, but take it from me. A stone hard hat is a great way to protect your noggin. And they're easy to make too. All you have to do is combine a stone axe and a certain kind of hat. Believe me, it's worth the time it takes to cook one up. Justin discovers a new recipe for the alchemy pot. Stone hard hat equals stone axe plus some kind of hat. Well, hell, I'll do that right now. Actually, I don't believe I have a stone axe. If I do, then I've just picked it up somewhere, because I don't believe I've ever bought one. Okay, well, I guess we're going to pick up a stone axe at the store in the morning. When the sun comes up... Is this the one I just looked in? Yeah, it is. The shelves are lined with books related to cows, including The Cow Whisperer, the Dairy Encyclopedia, and Grass and Grazing, an introduction. Nothing interesting here. How about on this side? Nope, nothing interesting. Nothing particularly interesting. Particularly interesting. Nico. Funny name. It's a book of poetry entitled The Tale of Escantha. Luna in the sky. On nights of the full moon I shall try. If in the right place I do sit, the door is revealed by the light you emit. On the highest hilltop I shall search, waiting in my mountain top perch. The magic doorway shines so bright, but only on a full moon's night. Through the portal your dreams lie, you would try it if you were wise. So maybe they're talking about that giant hill that I saw on the way here. I'll have to go see if I can find a way up there. It's a cookbook entitled Chuffed About Cheese. You can make your own cheese. All you have to do is combine rennet powder with fresh milk. Oh, nice. I've got a ton of that. Not fresh milk, though. I'll have to get some of that. If you're fortunate enough to have access to an alchemy pot, simply put the ingredients into the pot and start cooking. In fact, you can make a whole variety of cheeses in the alchemy pot. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Every journey begins with a single step. Practice with the recipe for plain cheese first. Fresh milk plus rennet powder. Okay, we will do that. Oh, swoopy thing happening to my hair. None of the books appear to be particularly interesting. Nope, nothing interesting here either. Can we save? The night is a time when people's hearts become clouded with memories, often dark and sad. The king's never-ending grief is smothering every corner of our land. It brings you to our church in the dead of night, child. I want to save my progress. The best Dragon Quest of all time. I agree with you. I don't have much experience with Dragon Quest. This is the only one I've ever played. But it's also the first time, and I like it, so I agree.
I had to close the door and come in. I got weed.
Real Dill. Thank you so much for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Mad Slow. That's some Arabic or something? I don't know how to read that. But I hope it's a nice thing, and if you're saying something nice to me, I hope you're good. That's something nice. Ah! I don't know what that means either, man. Translate that and send it back to me. I speak English, specifically the Midwestern dialect. You can translate my words by clicking on them, and translation will appear for you. Oh, but I'm doing a thing right now, man. And you just spoke in English, so why don't you just do that? I'm in the middle of like a whole live stream thing here, man. I hope you were saying nice stuff to me, though. I said something nice to you, so I hope you're not being a jerk. I'm just kidding. You can be a jerk if you want. If you're having a bad day, you need to be a jerk to somebody. I'm your guy. The age-old RPG trait of going in people's houses and looting. Yep. Just barge in and start opening up their shelves and taking their books. And staring at them when they look sad on the couch. What's the game? There's a couple of games now, but there's a game, maybe it was a Zelda game or something, where you go into somebody's house and they're just like, get out of my house. If it carries on like this much longer, I might leave Ascantha and move somewhere else. It's where I've lived all my life, but it's just not the same anymore. I can tell you look real sad, buddy. Look how good this game looks for being PS2. Looks awesome. I would say, I thought she was sleeping, but she just laying there looking real sad. You need somebody to talk to? Can you hear it? The desperation? That's the king calling out for Queen Sasha. It reaches us on the wind of every single night. He's always calling for her, sobbing for her until the dawn. Until dawn. This kid is out like a light. Let's see what he has to say anyways. Oh, I want to go and play outside. That's why stylized will always outlast realistic, as realistic ages bad. I guess I agree with you. That makes sense. Because, I mean, this looks so good still. And it blows anything. Ah, why is my camera so zoomed in? Fix that. Yeah, anything on the PS2 that tried to look super realistic, this is gonna look better than that, for sure. Compare this to Fallout 3, which is comparable. Yeah, and that came out on the PS3, right? That didn't come out on PlayStation 2, did it? Or Xbox? Maybe it was original Xbox. I believe that's more Arabic. Like I said before, man, I don't know what you're saying. I hope you're being nice, though. Yeah, I'm even being super generous, and Fallout 3 was rough. Yeah, honestly, I didn't think it looked too bad, but it's not as nice to look at as this is, that's for sure. I think there's a lot of games, like on the Xbox and PS2, that look a lot worse than Fallout. But I'm also kind of biased because I love Fallout. Fallout 3 in particular. That and New Vegas are probably my two favorite Fallout games. He asked if you okay Fortnite or Rainbow Six. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I don't play either of those games, but if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably say Rainbow Six. Even though technically that goes against what we were just talking about with stylized versus realistic. But by today's standards, I think a lot of the newer games that come out these days have a better chance of standing the test of time. More so than they did back in like when I grew up with video games, because they've gotten to a point now with games that like it looks realistic enough that it's, I don't know. Then again, I guess when I first played, probably like Siphon Filter or whatever on the original PlayStation, I was like, wow, this is insane looking. This looks crazy. I can't believe how real this looks. And looking back at it now, it's literally just rounded triangles and squares and stuff. So it's like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time was like the coolest looking game I'd ever seen. And I think since it is kind of like you were saying, one of those stylized type games, but it still doesn't look all that great by today's standards. Yeah, tech isn't leaping forward like they used to. Not quite. I think it's just more impressive, like the scale of which, like you see games now, like the scale of whatever that desert game is that just came out, Crimson Desert or something like that. Like just looking at how large that game is and how well it runs, even on consoles, that's impressive. And how it's like it plays really well too. Like the gameplay, it looks really good. I think it can look a little weird at times, being that third-person view. Kind of top-down third-person view is kind of hard to do. But the games that get it right, they look awesome. I haven't played that Crimson whatever game yet, but I'd really like to. It looks cool. There are some spectacular views from up there. Just head down towards the lake and you'll come across it soon enough. What did she say? We all call it Wisher's Peak. What did she say the first time? Oh, look how beautiful the moon is tonight. There's a little tale I can tell you about that, actually. If you go up on top of the mountain on the night of a full moon, any wish you make will come true. Okay. Interesting. Or even what fans can do. I just yesterday combined Fallout 3 and New Vegas into one. You did? Huh? How'd you do that? This is like a mod where you can basically combine the games. I love modding. That's the only reason I think, like, Skyrim, the first time I played it was a lot of fun, just because I hadn't seen an Elder Scrolls game in a long time. But it's the worst out of all the Elder Scrolls games for sure, which is saying a lot because it's still, I've said this before, but Skyrim's an awesome game in my opinion. It's just the worst out of the Elder Scrolls games, and it's still a really good game. I wish it was with mods. You can make it more like an Elder Scrolls, have it that quirkiness that Elder Scrolls games have. It still has the jank. It has the Bethesda jank, but it doesn't have the... It doesn't feel alive like Oblivion or Morrowind. The characters aren't... They don't have the same personalities as they did in the older games. Yeah, I modded the games together. That's cool. I didn't know that was a mod they had. I didn't like how the Fighters Guild was more a werewolf guild. Oh, the Companions? Is that the Companions Guild? I think that's what it's called. Is that right? I think it's Companions. Yeah. I didn't mind it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, they could have done a lot of things better, but that's where mods come into play. You can make it kind of more into the game that you wanted it to be. Gotta talk to this guy again. The late queen was a beautiful and intelligent woman. The people of Vascantha were genuinely sad to see her go. It's not just because of the king's orders. Wake up. All the guilds in Skyrim kind of sucked. Yeah, Companions, like, I like the faction, but it was more focused on the werewolf stuff and that feel. Yeah, you can do a lot of missions for them, I think. If I remember right, there's a lot of, like, go kill this guy kind of missions, or go protect this guy. But, I don't know, quests, I guess I should say. If someone I love died, I'd want to die too. Otherwise, how would I get to see them again? Well, not by dying. Whoa, what's going on here? Feels more magic than I like my fighters to be. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, something about the Companions Guild was kind of off to me too. I didn't hate it, but it could have been done better. But there is a mod to make guilds better. It's like, I think it's just called Better Guilds, and it just adds more storyline to the guilds and more quests and stuff. Holy cow, this game made my brother throw my PS2 and break it because he forgot to save the game. That sucks. That really sucks. I would have thrown my brother. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. Yeah, let's stay the night. We'll get up in the morning. There's a Skyrim mod that makes every city open world with no load screen. Yeah, I got that one, but it does this weird thing where it adds like weird statues and stuff to the areas too. Oh yeah, I was so mad I broke all his Diablo 2 discs. Oh, the wonderful life of having siblings. I was just talking about Fable earlier. It's one of my favorite games as well. And I got a mod on that makes it completely open world where you don't have to go through loading screens or anything. I haven't been able to test it just yet, but I'm going to be playing Fable this weekend. I play Fable on the weekends, and I play this during the week. Greatest Dragon Quest Fable is so close. Yeah, I'm holding out I'm withholding my excitement for it until I play it or see it played, just because I don't know. I already know it's not gonna be like what I'm expecting it to be, which is okay. I didn't like the other two Fables either. I didn't like Fable 2 or 3 because they weren't like the first game. Favorite spell in Fable? What system? What system? Oh, I'm playing. This is PS2. Fable was sandbox style. More just completely open world, but like you just don't have to go through the loading screens. You're still stuck to whatever quests you're given and all that. You still have to kind of follow the linear storyline in the game, but it's a little bit more sandboxy. So yeah, I don't want to overhype myself, but God, it's been so long. Yeah, I know. Now they got rid of unique weapons and made you charge spells in Fable 2 and 3. Yeah, it's weird. This game is open world. This game's kind of open world, yeah. Yeah, as long as you're not inside like a town like this, it has instances or whatever. I call them instances. It's like when you go through a doorway and it has to load to go to inside of the place or whatever. I'm playing Metro Prime 4 and it's bad. My favorite spell in Fable, I'd probably say I really like Berserk and I like Force Push. Those are probably my two most used spells. One I think looks the coolest is that flame, inflamed or whatever, where he like throws his arms up in the air and does that and blows up the whole area. I think that looks pretty cool. But my two most used, Baldur's Gate fan. I want to be. I have Baldur's Gate 3, like the newest one, I think. It just plays kind of weird for me. I don't like that. I don't like the way it plays, I guess. I don't like that I can't, like... I was expecting it to play more like Dragon Age. And it plays like a board game, kind of, and I'm not really into it. But I haven't given it quite like a fair shake yet. I like turn-based, but I don't like the way they do it in that game. Like, this is a turn-based RPG. I like this, but I don't like the way they've done it in Baldur's Gate. At least right now. Maybe I'll change my opinion if I play it more, but the reason I didn't get into it was because of the gameplay. It's been 2 long years now since the Queen passed away, but the King... Oh, never mind. But I really want to be into Baldur's Gate. It definitely takes some getting used to. Yeah, I'll probably sit down and try to play it some more, force myself to learn it, and force myself to play it. Am I banned from chat? Oh no, sorry, I didn't even see you up there. Where are we up to, Depressed King? I just got to the castle. So I'm just running around talking to people. This is the best Dragon Quest. I like it. I like it as well. Justin finds a mini medal. Rip Akira Toriyama. Yep. That was a sad day. We lost the king. Many medals are goated. I don't know what to do with them. I think I've got a bunch. When I was a child, I never missed a chance to go off climbing mountains and swimming in rivers. I'd often make a right mess of my clothes and come home to an ear bending from my mum. A hidden gem is Dragon Quest Sword on Wii. Huh. I'll have to look it up and see what that's all about. This is the first time I've ever played any Dragon Quest game, so... They are in-game, quirky, THP type shop. Oh, so I just hold on to them for now? There's not much work for me to do with everyone just praying. So I try to pass the time with idle chit-chat. Whoa, why did it zoom in like that? Collect as many as you can or you'll be sad. Aw, that guy was. Okay, I'll make sure I save them up. I don't know how many I have. We got 6 right now. Yeah, it says rumor has it that someone out there is collecting them. This definitely seems like a sad kingdom. Everybody here is like all depressed and he's hell depressed. Always try to cook His Majesty's favorite meals, but he won't eat so much as a bite. If he keeps on like this, he'll end up joining our dear departed queen. Download Dolphin Emulator and get the Mayflash Senior Bar, and you can use your Wiimote to play Dragon Quest. That really, the whole sentence is confusing to me. Download Dolphin Emulator. I thought I wrote it as simulator. Okay, that makes more sense. Get the Mayflash sensor bar, and you can use your Wiimote to play Dragon Quest. Huh, that's pretty cool. I've never thought about like getting things to play Wii games with like the Wiimotes, the sensor-based stuff with emulators. I've honestly never really played much Nintendo Wii emulated content. I've always kind of stuck with PlayStation. N64 I've done a lot. Senior Bar. Hey, Rita. Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate that. Let me get these books. Can't touch them. Hey, another mini medal. Hey there, buddy. It's most unusual for us to have visitors here. Welcome to Escanta. Regrettably, you find us in mourning for our late queen, so the king is presently unavailable. I'm afraid I must request that you leave. No, I'm going upstairs. Dragon Quest swords require Wiimote battles are in third person. That's kind of cool. Oh, here comes a cutscene.
Are you feeling all right, Your Majesty? It's me, Emmer, the maid.
Emmer.
See, you haven't eaten any of the lunch I brought you, Your Majesty. I'll be sure to bring you your favorite for supper. Please, Your Majesty. Please answer me. I just want to make sure you're all right. Very well. We'll leave you in peace. Excuse me.
Oh, he lost his queen. So sad. Period just joined. Or dot. I don't know if it's the same dot person as before, but they told me to call them dot. Open up. It appears to be locked from the inside. Hey, open up. I got time for you to not give me more game to play. Okay, well, I guess I'll leave. Oftentimes when I leave, cutscenes happen. Now they're talking. The king will not meet with anyone. Unfortunately, he has eschewed the company of our friends and visitors for 2 years now. Ever since the queen died. He spends the daylight hours ensconced in his chambers. And then at night he descends to the royal suite where he sits until morning, consumed by melancholy. He's so consumed by misery that it doesn't seem right to disturb him.
He's hardly eating a thing either. And I could hear him weeping all through the night yesterday. He was such a benevolent and wise king when the queen was still alive. I'm terribly sorry I'm of so little use to him.
I see. So it continues. It must be difficult for you, Emma. But I need you to keep trying. If the king cannot recover from this, the country will fall apart. I just don't know what to suggest.
Ah, hello there. Do you seek an audience with the King of Ascanther?
A scanther?
I'm afraid that His Majesty has been unavailable to visitors since the period of mourning for the late Queen began 2 years ago. He comes down to the royal suite every night, but I doubt that he'll grant you an audience. I realize that that must seem strange to you, but if you return after dark, you'll see for yourselves.
Sad as heck. Yeah. Okay, so I gotta wait till dark and come back into the castle. I'm guessing the tanky boy. What does the story go to? Is this where I need to see them? Or meet the king? No, this just goes to where I just was. Can I get inside this? No. He's got a really nice castle. Freaking water fountains and stuff. He got a damn moat. Kind of defeats the purpose having stairs that just go right over your moat, but still cool. Alright, I need to buy some stuff. If you're buying, then make it quick. God dang, man. Cheer up a little bit. I don't want anything from you. You're too sad. Oh, dang. We got some good stuff now. Damn. Look at bronze shield. I might have to cheat some money in. I wonder if cheat engine would work. Nobody can use it except for Justin. Angus can use this. Both he and Justin can use this. He can craft the shield. You can get a turban. Turban's not bad. Slime earrings. You can craft the armor too. Well, dadgum. I need a stone axe. That reminds me. Oh, an edged boomerang? Very nice. But apparently it's nowhere near as good as the one I already have. Steel broadsword, huh? Nobody sells a stone axe here? I figured they would because I got that recipe here for the stone hard hat. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a beverage. Oh, these old bones. Don't get old, kids. It hurts. I like that they brought back Mr. Pibb. Like it's called Mr. Pibb again. That's pretty cool. It's now nighttime, so I guess we'll run back in. I lost audio because I shut my damn headset off. Huh. Might have to restart the game real quick. There we go. I don't know if I went in. Oh man, I just busted into the mage room. Well, there's nothing of interest. Go ahead and check this other room. Oh, there's no other room over here. I figured there'd be one on the other side too. Everything has been neglected over the past 2 years, even political matters. I don't know what will become of us if this continues. If only there were some way to lift the king's spirits. I'm at a loss. I already checked this guy's stuff. Got any of them little coins for me? There's the king. He's just... Hey there, buddy. Why? Why did you have to go to heaven and leave me all alone, my dear Sasha? It's been 2 long years. Time stopped for me when you left. I'm sure my heart died with you. Just one more time, even in my dreams. If only I could just see you one more time. Sad as fuck. Without you, my crown and my throne mean nothing. I'm helpless here, left all alone. Please, my darling Sasha, come to me one last time. If you don't, I... Okay, I can't do anything about that. He's just gonna sit there and cry? Do I run back upstairs? Maybe I can go into his room here. And steal something from him. I'm gonna break his pot. Can't break his pot. The hell, there's nothing in his room. Sleep in his bed? Well. I'm starting to think that old man was right. Coming here was a waste of freaking time. Nope, something's happening.
Oh. Did you meet with His Majesty in the royal suite?
Why am I... Why am I twitching like that?
I must explain. The king is refusing to speak with anyone at present. You see, he's never been quite the same since Queen Sasha died 2 years ago.
Queen Sasha. I like how they say that. Queen Sasha.
If only it were possible to meet with those who've passed away. Oh, it would mean the world to the king if he could see his queen once more. You know, My grandmother used to tell me lots of stories when I was small. Lots of very strange stories.
That's what grandmas do. They're full of shit.
I'm sure there was one about a way to make any wish come true. No, it's no good though. I just can't remember it. I'm sure she'd be happy to tell me if I went to see her, but I'm so busy with work here at the castle. I'm afraid I must ask you a favor.
What?
I'd like you to go and see my grandmother. She lives in a house west of here, next to a bridge.
I think I may have already spoken with your grandma.
Could you ask her to tell you the old story about how to make wishes come true? Maybe it's just a fairy tale, but if there's any chance it might be true, then I have to try and help the king. I wish I could go and ask her myself, but there's so much to do here at the castle, and I can't leave him on his own. I'm really counting on your help. My grandmother lives west of Ascanther, in a house next to a bridge. I pray at church every day that the king will be happy again. Please, help me to help him.
Help me to help him. Ascanther. Okay, back on the road. Ascanther. Oh man. What are we gonna do in this alchemy pot? Oh, you know what? I've got a bunch of cheese I could do. Mild cheese. No, I've already done that one. You know what? Let's just... I've got a bunch of this cheese. I haven't used it hardly at all. And I've got molds and stuff that I can mix, like this one. I bet you this will do something. Alright, there we go. We're gonna get a new cheese. I never use my little rat guy. I always forget he's even sitting there in my pocket. West of Ascanther.
I see. Magnificent! What a dutiful maid! Worrying about her master so. I am impressed. A faithful retainer like her is a most precious treasure to a king. And you say she's about the same age as my dear Medea? Very well. Now this is an order. I want you to help this maid with her request.
Okay.
I beg your pardon? A detour? Well, if you get onto it quickly, it won't be a problem, will it? Off we go. We must lend a hand to this delightful maid of yours.
Yes, we must. Also, there's a really tall mountain somewhere that I want to go up to the top of and... Wait a second. Somebody mentioned something about a wish already. The lady said if you go to the top of the mountain... Oh, there we go. Ugh. Shane Gillis, that's me. I'm Shane Gillis. We got another one for the counter. That's the 4th time somebody has called me Shane Gillis tonight. Congratulations, you're number 4. I kind of like the Shane Gillis counter. Where's this really tall mountain peak? Is it that over there? What is this over here? Is it just a rock? Yeah, it looks like it's just a rock. For some reason it looked like a Pokemon. Nope, just a weird looking rock. I can stand on it. That's cool. That's a good rock. Whoa, gold scorpions? They're just called scorpions. Tornado attack. Tree face. That's a fun name. Damn. A bunch of items that time. Mum? That's a... That's a funny looking boy. Damn, you said it's 64. Oh god, I saw up his skirt. I guess technically that'd be more of a dress. Can I talk to the cows and get some milk? Because I need milk for my... Oh, wow, I did. Nice. Can I do it again? That's awesome. I didn't think that would actually work. Nice. I can make cheese now. I wonder if you can do that like once a day. Ding! Let's see. What kind of cheese did we make? Got a piece of spicy cheese. I like that. Let's make more cheese. Somehow I have 8 cheese again. I must have got another piece of cheese without realizing. I've got a bunch of seeds too. Seed of strength, magic, life, defense, agility. I don't use any of my items, so I've just got tons of items. Hey, Uncle Fester! Haven't seen you in a while. I feel like maybe you were here yesterday. How you doing, man? Good to see you again. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that. And everybody else who's been liking the live tonight, too. I've got 3,500, I just realized. So I'm sorry I didn't see that before, and I do appreciate you guys liking the live. That does help a lot. Hey, brother. Yeah, I've been super busy lately. Oh, no problem. I just appreciate you stopping by whenever you do. Nice to see your name pop up. Always wanted an Uncle Fester. Used to watch Addams Family when I was a little kid with my uncle. His name was Uncle Kenny. Well, here I am. You dream come true. I don't know what to say. Backed myself into a corner there. Why do I keep getting notifications? Man, TikTok is really breaking my balls tonight. Getting on my nerves, TikTok. Quit sending me notifications. Thanks again for the likes, guys. I try to stay on top of. Well, blimey, Yangus. Hey, I was telling people in here you say that when you pop in every time. And he said, Yangus has said that a few times now on the live. I forget when the last time he said it was. He said it maybe when Dolmegas popped up for a second or something. You're like, what? Like, did that whole freaked out? Core, blimey. Just stop to see how you're doing. I appreciate you, Abyss. You're another one of the folks that pops in here and says what's up a lot, and I really do appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that. Hey, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, man. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, morning, whatever time it is for you. Can I do anything to these trees? Like, I keep just walking by so many things out here in the open. I don't try to really do anything with them. There was a different one. See that weird blue guy? That the one that was called Mum. I thought it was the same one. But I was looking at him like, it looks a little bit different. Okay, that's what's called Jum. And we got 3 new followers tonight. That's good. That's good. I like that. I'm getting a bunch of slime earrings, so I need to find recipes that I can use the slime earrings for. What the heck did I see in the distance? Maybe it was just a tree, but it looks super bright green. What was it? Oh, that's that mountain peak over there. I think that's the one I saw on the way to the castle earlier. And I was like, I want to climb to the top of that. That flame slash is a pretty cool attack. I really should use my special attacks, my abilities and stuff more, but for these little out in the wild battles, I mean, god dang. A lot of items that time too. I don't really need to use. Did I pass her grandma's house? Like, I feel like I'm having to go way too far out. Like, am I going all the way back to that little farmhouse? She said it was by a bridge, and that house is by a bridge. These are weird. Clockwork. Cuckoos. I've never done... I don't think I've ever done Firebird through. Let's do that one. That was cool. That was a cool attack. Level up. Oh, no level up. Hey, we got an iron nail. Very, very nice. Hey, there it is. That's our house right there, I bet. Yeah, this is the place that I was at before. I stumbled across this on the way out here. Ding! What do we got? Let's check on this cheese. Made a piece of cool cheese. This is some really neat cheese. It's cool. What does the feathered cap do? I should probably make somebody wear that. Honestly, I think I meant for... I don't know. Yangus is wearing that pointed hat. I wonder if there's another... I wonder if this will make like a really powerful stay away from me potion. Nope, doesn't work. What, did it just kick me out of the alchemy pot? Did you just say, nah, you messed that up, you don't get to use it anymore today? Hey, everybody watching right now, I just want to throw this out there. If for any, well, not for any reason, if you want to support the live, if you want to support my stream, I sell these earbuds. They're J-Lab earbuds. They're the Go Pop Plus model. They're a great earbud. I also sell this one, slightly different. It's slightly more round. So if you have like a different shaped ear, it might fit a little better for you. A little bit lower battery life, 24 hours, 35 hours for these. This one's more of a curved fit for your ear. This one's more of a round fit. Other than that, they're pretty much exactly the same as far as sound quality goes, which is excellent. And they also have a really good microphone in them too if you make phone calls a lot with your earbuds. So... just throwing that out there. They both have a lot of cool colors to pick from, and they also have these built-in chargers on the bottom, so you don't need a charger cord with you. If you find that your case is running low, you can just pop it into a box or any USB-C. They work with Android or Apple or Android. They're compatible with any phone that you may have. Anything with a Bluetooth connection, you can connect these to. So. Your computer as well. They might even connect to your dad's old AOL account. But, yeah. If you guys want to support the live, that is one way to do it. I do make a commission on that, but I don't sell anything on my TikTok page that I don't actually use myself. And that's my favorite pair of earbuds. I like these a lot more, but I noticed that these ones fit my ears a little better. But that's just my personal preference. So, yeah. If you guys want to support me, that's a really good way to do it. And they're about $20. Free shipping. They say free 3-day shipping, but it usually only takes like a day to actually deliver to you. So, all right, onward. Sorry about that little tangent there. Just wanted to throw it out there if anybody's interested. I forgot how to make the cheese. I know it's in here. Fresh milk and rennet powder. We will just make our own cheese. Did I go too far? Or did I not make it back? No, I haven't gone back yet. This is the mum? Yep. These things are really goofy looking. I almost knocked him out of his clothes. Well, real quick, on the subject of the stuff I sell on my TikTok page, I also sell everything else that I use. So if you like this microphone, I think it sounds excellent. You can get this on my page. I will say though, don't buy it from me unless you just want to support me, because you can get this same microphone on Amazon along with the mixer and the boom arm in a kit, like all together for like $70. I think the best price I can sell it for on my page is like $80, and that's just the mic and the mixer. You don't get the boom arm. So just want to be very transparent about that. You can get a better deal on Amazon if you want a better deal, but that one on my page is the exact mic that I use. So if you were interested in starting the stream, get yourself a mic. It's definitely worth the money. And this Fifine mic and mixer are easily the most affordable and quality mic I've found so far. There's another mic company called Shure, Shure. That's another really good one, but I've never actually owned one myself, so I can't really say I stand behind it. I've never got to sit down with it for too long. My buddy has one, so I know it sounds good. I guess his sounds really good. But it's a USB only mic. What I like about this is XLR and USB. You can use it as both. It's super easy to set up, and it's very affordable. For the quality that you get at the price that you get it for, this mic is definitely worth that money. But like I said, unless you just want to support me and buy it straight from me, which I honestly don't make like a huge commission on it. I think I get like $4. So you're not really doing me a disservice by not going through me. But if you do want it, Amazon's get a better deal. Better deal than I've got. Superstar Scourger. Scourger. What do the sheep say? Ba 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 ba. Who's this guy? Have you by any chance come here looking for the mysterious legendary peak? Well, I found a strange old ruin at the top of the big hill upstream, but it was a bit of a letdown, really. It was just a crumbling old wall, nothing more. So I came straight back down again. All that trouble I went to climbing up there and worrying that there might be a monster waiting for me around every corner. What a waste of time. Meow. Oh, damn, he's pissed. Hiss, hiss. Hiss, hiss. Wonder if I keep messing with him, will he scratch me? No. If you go around back of the house and follow the river downstream a while, you'll come to a path down to the embankment. Once you're down there, turn around and head upstream. They say there's a cave somewhere over in that direction. The people around these parts don't go in there, mind. Apparently, there's nothing on the other side of the cave but a boring old hill with a nice view. Well, go over there. It's a total waste of your time. Yes, that's right. Emma's my granddaughter. I'm getting on a bit now, you see. So I know all the old Sconther folktales. Let's see, an old story about making wishes come true. That must be the story of that strange hill upstream of here. Oh, that's why he was telling me. It said that if you go there on the night of a full moon and wait quietly all night, a door to another world will open. It's probably just a silly old fairy tale, though. I'm afraid I can't tell you whether it's true or not. It gets so cold and spooky up there, you see. I've never known anyone willing to stay the whole night to find out. Let me have your stuff. No. Don't talk to me. You laughed at me. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Okay, so I guess I'm going around back of the house. And then they said go upstream. So I suppose that's what we will do. .401. I guess I could maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Might go another hour. Five skill points. I need a remake of DragonQuest IX so bad. This is the only one. This is my first playthrough of any Dragon Quest ever, and I'm really loving this game. This game is awesome. I've never played 9. I've never even seen it, but if it's anything like this, it's definitely got to be good. I've heard a lot about 11, though. People are telling me on here that 11's like next to this one, the best one. Oh, it was a DS exclusive, and I loved it. It's kind of hard to tell what upstream is here. The water's not really flowing any direction. It's actually flowing towards me and back towards the other side at the same time somehow. It's more of a long pond. Somebody in here, I think it might have been Kyle. I don't remember who exactly was telling me, but they were recommending I get a 3DS. What the heck is this thing? King Kelp? You're cool looking. But yeah, I kind of decided after talking to some people in my chat that I'm probably gonna end up getting a 3DS, the XL. Because it sounds like a cool... I like the whole 3D idea of it. I think it's kind of cool. I played a 3DS before as my friends. It wasn't the XL though. But it was a good console to sit there and play on. It felt comfortable. And I think I was playing Majora's Mask. And I want to say there was a few Pokemon games on the 3DS, right? Or on the DS, not necessarily 3DS. I do love me some Pokemon games. Mostly I just like the original Pokemon games, the first generation. The original 151. Because I don't know any other Pokemon after that. I haven't kept up with it since then. But I do still like the games. I played whatever the 3D like open world, well, I guess they're all open world, but the 3D Pokemon was, I played that one and I really liked it, but it was also a little bit lame at the same time. But it was good. Really cool compared to a lot of the other Pokemon games I played. It was nothing like what I was used to. The Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee, and Pikachu games are really cool too. Those ones I liked a lot because you didn't have to grind by just fighting over and over. You got XP, and your whole party gets XP. But you got XP for catching Pokemon. So I just sit there and catch everything that came out at me and get XP the whole time. Alchemy Polish ready. Alchemy pot. Yep. I've got some cheese. I'm making some plain cheese, and then I'm turning that cheese into fancy cheese with my mold that I have. Oh man, all of a sudden my eyes started getting heavy. That extra hour, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it, but we're going to try. I at least want to try and get to the next story area. Like the next cave, or preferably like where the next boss battle would be. I'd like to... Oh, there's the cave right there. Well, not the cave, a cave. There's also a chest over here that appears to already be open. I guess I already got it. I remember going there, but I wonder how I level up my alchemy pot. Water weed mold. I might already have that. Oh man. Sleepy tired. Tired, sleepy. Here we go. This spot sometimes has metal slimes. Rare, but they do appear. Hey, Mr. Never mind. I can't think of it. Arabic language, I think. Thank you for liking the live. Golly, I just got like super tired out of nowhere, so I'm like, brain is bleh. Oh wow. A lot of corpses, a lot of zombie guys. Drooly zombie guy. Psycho. It's okay. Well, thank you for liking the live, guys. I really appreciate that. We've got 3 new followers this stream. That is awesome. I appreciate you guys for joining me on this ride. You're welcome. Yeah. Say it again. Oh goodness. Oh man. Didn't get to use my Super Saiyan. I don't know what causes the Super Saiyan thing to activate. Because before, I was like level 16 or 17, and I was able to do it. I've only been able to do it one time since playing this game. And it was when I fought that big octopus guy who talks to himself when you first get on the boat to come to this new island or whatever. I was able to do that, and then I hit like 200 wizard staff. Holy crap. That's awesome. It's my first time watching your stream, and I don't know this game. This is DragonQuest VIII, and I appreciate you being here. There's like 11 that I know of for sure, but I think there's more than that of Dragon Quest games. And they started way back on the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES. I think they came out, first one came out in like 1986. And it is a lot of love. A lot of people love this series of games. When I thought it's Dragon Ball game. Oh, that's what I was going to say next. The artist responsible for all these character models is Akira Toriyama, the same guy who is responsible for the Dragon Ball Z, creating all those characters. So you would be right. While it's not a Dragon Ball game, it is called Dragon Quest, and it is the same creator.
I had to close the door, come in. I got weed.
Hey, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate that. I apologize if you're not a man. I appreciate that. Friend. Damn, that's a lot of zombies. Look at them. Look at them. They're dancing. Hypertension state is kind of rare. I never figured out a way to make it happen consistently. Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little better. At least I'm not doing something wrong. Yeah, that boss battle was the only time I was able to do it. It was badass. When he finally hit it, it went to 50 because somebody looked it up when I was playing. They really wanted to see me do it. So I hit 50. But they told me if it hits 50 and it doesn't say that you've reached a high state of tension, then you can keep on doing it and you'll be able to go Super Saiyan. And the only time that's happened for me was in that boss battle. And dude, it was so cool. It was is awesome. They were also saying that it triggers in boss battles more than you'll see it in like these random encounter fights. Because obviously it's hard to psych yourself up enough before you kill off all the monsters to get it to 100. But also, it may just not trigger in these regular fights. You may have to be in a boss battle to do it, I'm not sure. I don't know that to be a fact, but it does kind of seem that way. I could definitely use a map of this place. I don't currently have one. Hey, here's some stairs. Is that how I came in? Yeah, I think that's how I came in. Let's see. Yep. Wait. No. No, I came in through a cave. This is not that cave. Okay, so I think I'm at the right place then. They said that I have to stand here all night. Whoa, look at these fat dog-faced bats. They're called fat bats. Damn, that was a hell of an attack. Level 32. Sizzle. That's a cool sounding spell. Let's crank up this some more. A Boomer Lord. Improves his power throw technique and masters super throw. Golly, super tired. I definitely want to make it to this next boss or whatever before I call it quits for the night, but man, my eyes are getting heavy. This is the closest I've got to maxing out a skill so far. He becomes a big league brainer. Damn, 25. We got a wing of bat. It's the first time I've seen that. Whoops. This is that, I guess, that nice view area that the old man was talking about. Or, not the old man, the guy with the sword. Knocked them all down. Silk Road. Camaro. Wing of Bat. I wonder if this is where that doorway is going to be. Dang it, I keep on hitting that to try and run fast, but... Okay, is that... Alright, well there was my... Golly, my alchemy pot again. Oh, I can't use it here. Okie dokie. We may have to call it quits here pretty soon, guys. I'm getting really tired.
I had to close the door, come in. I gotta leave.
Taryn, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. That's 5 new followers this live. Thank you guys for all the support. I appreciate you all. Appreciate you all so much. Woo! Heavy eyeballs. I guess it's more my eyelids feel like. Feels like they're weighted. Oh, nice. What? Templar shield. Heck yeah. We're gonna go ahead and equip that one. He is the only one. Oh, damn it. I did want to equip that. That shield looks pretty cool on him. Shut the door, I got weed in here, cowboy. Man. At this rate, when I go to brush my teeth before laying down, I'm gonna pass out brushing my dang teeth. Lady's thong technique and masters queen's thong. That's interesting. Can I keep on going up? I thought I saw a way up. Well, let's get to the top of this big old hill, and then we'll call it quits for the night, because I'm not going to make it much longer. I am. damn near dozing off on my chair here. Here we go. We have made it to the top. And that lady was saying that if we stand up here and wait, what is this? It's like a shadow. I'm guessing that's how it's going to work. Like the moon's going to come through, light this up, and then it's going to create a doorway right here. I guess we can stand here and wait for just a minute. See if anything happens. Does appear to be getting longer. That shadow. It's definitely getting longer. Oh, here we go. Something's happening. Oh, it's going to cast the shadow right there and create a door. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, wow. This place is cool. Is there anything around back? Are there any random battles in here? Doesn't appear. Doesn't appear so.
I am Ishmari, keeper of the Moon Shadowland.
Respawn, thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate that.
Welcome to my realm.
This guy's voice is going to put me to sleep for sure. Lots of musical instruments. Alright, I'm guessing, okay. So, before I go up there, let's check the room out real quick. What is this? Can I do anything with it? No. Do anything with this stuff? Nope. Alright, before I go up there, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for the night. I'm sorry, I'm going to leave you guys on a cliffhanger, but tune back in Monday, where we'll pick up right here where we left off. Starting tomorrow, I'll be live again, but I'll be playing Fable. So Friday through Sunday is Fable. Starting back on Monday, well, I guess Friday and Saturday, because I don't start until like midnight to 2 a.m. usually is when my start time. So I start late. Yeah. Starting back Monday, we'll play more of this. We'll pick up where we left off. But yeah, Fable again this weekend. I got some mods that I'm excited to try out, and we'll have some fun with it in the live. If you guys want to see me spawn stuff, whatever, I'll do that. But for the most part, I'm just playing. I'm doing a legit playthrough. I'm not really gonna cheat. I've done a few exploits to get money and stuff, and I'll probably do the arena exploit where you can do the arena as many. I got a mod makes it so you can do the arena as many times as you want in Anniversary, because they took out the hero saves and replaced it with an auto save. So yeah, anyways, Fable with mods. We'll be playing that tomorrow. Real quick again, if you guys want to support the live, I do appreciate getting gifts on here and all, but I'd much rather, if you guys need a pair of earbuds, go buy a pair of earbuds. I get paid every time you buy a pair. Not a lot. I don't get paid a ton. I think it's like $2 or something, but still, I appreciate it. I appreciate it if you buy them. They are really good earbuds. I do stand by them. This is the only pair of earbuds that I use. They're compatible with Apple and Android. Great for making calls, great for listening to music, whatever. They're great to sleep in. I slept in them throughout my whole marriage because, anyways, we won't go into that. But I did use these to sleep because I just like to have something to listen to when I sleep. And they have this feature in the app where it's ambient sounds or music or something like that, and you can customize your own ambient sound to sleep to. I used to do the water flowing and the birds and the trees and stuff. So yeah, really good deal. They're about $20, free shipping. They say it's 3-day shipping, but it's typically only a day that it takes to deliver. And they got a lot of cool colors and different options to choose from. If this style of earbud, this like more like thin kind of curved shape like that, doesn't fit your ear quite as well, then I also sell another pair. They're the JLab ANC earbuds, and these ones are a little bit more round. So if that fits your ear a little bit better, you can see how that's kind of like a more round, not quite as long, shorter earbud. You could tell, like, really good build quality. The spring in there, the magnets in there are really tight. And the magnets to catch your earbud are also really good. So anyways, this game on PS2, yes it is, and I'm sorry, I'm actually getting ready to end my live. But yeah, this is DragonQuest VIII on PS2. But yeah, be back tomorrow. We'll be playing Fable for the weekend, and then back to Dragon Quest come Monday. So I appreciate you guys. If you need earbuds, hit me up. They're on my showcase, my store page, on my great graphics for PS2. Yeah, I think so too. Excellent. You were talking about that earlier, how these stylized games kind of beat out games that try to be more realistic with their graphics, just because they have more staying power. They last the test of time. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go lay down. I'm about to pass out. I appreciate everybody who hung out with me tonight, and thank you for all the new followers. We got 5 new followers this live. If anybody's watching that wants to hit me with a follow and follow along while I play, I would really appreciate that. But no pressure. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a great rest of your night, morning, whatever it is for you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.